Hey there friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today we're going to be doing another triple reaction to the Grateful Dead. We're going to be checking out the songs Box of Rain, Wharf, and Althea. And for each of these songs, as we listen, we're going to be checking out the lyrics side by side and trying to come away with a bit of a deeper meaning on all of these songs, because not only are Grateful Dead amazing musicians, the lyrics that they come up with and the meaning of their tracks need to be spoken about as well. So I'm excited to check this out today, and I appreciate all of the Deadheads out there who have welcomed me onto the Grateful Dead bus. It's quite the journey I'm going down, but there's more to come. Before we jump in today, a massive thank you goes to Jeff S. It's going to do it. The Playful. Thank you, Jeff the Playful. Your support means the world to me. I couldn't be more appreciative. All right, now let's jump in. And by the way, all of the links for the original tracks will be in the description box below, so feel free to check those out if you would like to hear it without my commentary. Let's check out Box of Rain now. Ooh, the harmony.
Maybe the sun is shining, birds are winging, no rain is falling from a heavy sky. What do you want me to do for you, to see you through? For this is all a dream we dreamed one afternoon long ago. Walk out of any doorway, feel your way like the day before.
Loving these moments of harmony. It feels so full in my headphones.
Maybe you'll find direction around some corner where it's been waiting to meet you. What do you want me to do? To watch for you while you sleep. Then please don't be surprised when you find me dreaming too.
Wow, I like these lyrics. Oh. Solid bass work here, by the way. And the chord progression just fills up the mix.
Look into any eyes, you find value, you can see clear to another day.
You know, I was sort of trying to glean the meaning of the song as I've been reading the lyrics, because at the beginning it just feels very poetic, but a lot of what I'm understanding now is that this song seems to be about guiding a friend through potentially a hard time. Walk out of any doorway, feel your way like the day before. Just take it step by step, day by day. Maybe you'll find direction around some corner where it's been waiting to meet you. That I really like that, because it kind of puts into perspective that oftentimes the meaning that we search for in life, we can't just pontificate on what it may be and arrive at that answer. Usually it requires doing and searching and finding, trying other activities, trying other professions to figure out what your calling is or what things stick to you more than other things. What do you want me to do? To watch for you while you're sleeping? Then please don't be surprised when you find me dreaming too. I like this one a lot too, because there's like air of protection, because while you're sleeping, you know, I'm on the lookout for you potentially, but actually don't get it twisted. I'm looking out for you, but also I'm in my own mind dreaming of realities that are, you know, in my own head going on. It's not just about you in that sense. We're both on this journey, this constant adventure of life. It's what it seems to me. There's some camaraderie here in figuring out this hard thing called life.
Now you can see clear to another day. Maybe been seen before through other eyes on other days while going home. What do you want me to do for you to see you through? It's all a dream we dream one afternoon on the road.
This is beautiful. I like here, this whole paragraph here is just about perspective. You've probably walked a path that somebody else has walked before, and you know, you think that you're going somewhere unique, which is your own personal home, but really a lot of people have walked these different journeys, and it doesn't, you know, in a sense matter what you do as an individual so long as you keep moving forward, because the paths have already been walked one way or the other. Look into any eyes you find by you. They're all looking around. They all understand their circumstances and are navigating it to the best of their ability as well as you. You can see clear through to another day. Maybe it's been seen before through other eyes on other days while going home. I love that. That's the difference, right, between wisdom and being intelligent. Being intelligent is to learn from your own mistakes. To be wise and have wisdom is to learn from the mistakes of others. What do you want me to do? To do for you, to see you through. It's all a dream we dreamed one afternoon long ago. I think you could take this a number of different ways, but the paths that we're all conceiving of and are currently walking, what do you want me to do about it? I'm probably going to be there to support you and also dream alongside you, but at the end of the day, it's you who needs to walk the path. It's sort of my interpretation, but we'll see.
Walk into splintered sunlight, inch your way through dead dreams to another land. Maybe you're tired and broken, your tongue is twisted with words half spoken and thoughts unclear. What do you want me to do for you to see you through? A box of rain will ease the pain.
The harmony here.
See you through.
The box of rain.
Just a box of rain, wind and water. Believe it if you need it. If you don't, just pass it on. Sun and shower, wind and rain, in and out the window like a moth before a flame.
Wow. Love the music in this song. It is just so catchy and pleasant. And I really find these lyrics super poetic. And I know that there's some specific interpretation of Box of Rain that would help me analyze these lyrics more accurately. Because Box of Rain, that is just like, as a song title, it's very unique. But conceptually, what is a box of rain? It's just a box of water because rain falls, but just a box of rain, wind, and water. It feels like there's some physical manifestation of rain, something that is portable. Believe it if you need it. Believe in the box of rain if you need to. If you don't need it, just pass it on. Sun and shower, wind and rain. In and out the window like a moth before a flame. What is the box of rain specifically referring to? Is it hope? Is it signaling the journey? Because rain itself is part of the weather, right? So if you engage with the outside world, you're bound to encounter rain. But boxing the rain is like taking control of the uncontrollable in a roundabout way. So if you feel like you need control, then have it. Have that perception. Give yourself that agency. And if you don't feel the need to have control, then just pass it on to somebody else because you are fine where you are. You are the moth before the flame. You don't need to be attracted to the flame because you're already going to go there. It's kind of like predestined. And it's just a box of rain. I don't know who put it there. Believe it if you need it, or leave it if you dare. Leave it if you dare is an interesting framing shift here. Because presumably the box of rain has just already been, it's already there, which means that somebody else probably left that box of rain behind. I don't know who did it. Leave it if you dare. So if you don't take it, because that implies it's like adverse to not take the box of rain. I think even if I'm not understanding the song correctly, what makes it kind of obvious to me is that no matter who you are, at some point or another, we'll need to understand the box of rain and have it in our possession and then give it up. I think my interpretation of box of rain being like control of one's life is somewhat accurate. It's like the test taker grading his own test. Like, I guess I really can't make that claim. And it's just a box of rain or a ribbon for your hair. Such a long, long time to be gone and a short time to be there. I don't know. Let me think about it for a second. Like just by itself, these two lines could be taken many several ways. You've been gone forever, but the place that you wanted to go, you only stayed there a short while. And even earlier here, there was this whole journey that we took. Walk into splintered sunlight, inch your way through dead dreams to another land. So you first walked, you dreamt, you tried to find your journey, your path, and some of those dreams ended up dying and breaking, and now you had to journey even further and farther, and all you had to kind of all you had to make it easier on yourself was the box of rain. And it's just a box of rain or a ribbon for your hair. So, or a ribbon for your hair puts the ribbon for your hair in the same category as a box of rain. And a ribbon is something, I guess, is an accessory, right, for the individual. Such a long, long time to be gone and a short time to be there. It's like you're constantly on this journey to chase that dream. And you aren't there for that long. That's why it's better to appreciate the journey rather than the destination. I don't know. This is my interpretation. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. But a great song. Love the melody. Love the singing. Love those harmonies as well in the singing parts. Grateful Dead harmonies definitely need to be spoken about more. So let's check out the next one here. This is Wharf, and I've actually done a reaction to Wharf previously in a different performance set, but now we're going to be hearing it at the Fillmore East in 1971. Let's check it out. Hope you guys are having a good day.
Down by the docks of the city, blind and dirty, asked me for a dime for a cup of coffee.
Was it really a dime for a cup of coffee back then? I swear, just for a black coffee at Starbucks, it costs you $4 at the very least.
I got no dime, but I got some time to hear a story.
Let's hear the story.
My name is August West, and I love my pearly baker best more than my wine.
What is a pearly baker? We're gonna do some Googling here. I love my pearly baker. What is it? Pearly Albert Baker was an ordained Methodist minister who strongly opposed any consumption of alcoholic beverages and was superintendent of the, presumably some school here. Pearly Baker. Interesting. So he loves not drinking.
More than my wine, more than my maker, though he's no friend of mine.
Wow, not friends with his maker.
Everyone said I come to no good. I knew I would, baby.
Also, I love this mid-tempo flow. It is just so in the pocket.
I come to no good. I knew I would, baby, leave them. For my life, I spent doing time for some other fucker's crime.
I've never heard Grateful Dead swear. Not that it's a problem, it's my first time hearing it.
The other half found me stumbling around, drunk on burgundy wine.
So he's in jail.
But
Now drinking. organ.
my feet someday.
The organ feels a bit hopeful. This open space.
The good Lord willing, if He says I may, I know that the life I'm living's no good. I'll get a new start. Live the life I should. I'll get up and fly away. I'll get up and fly away, fly away. It's been true.
So it seems like so far the meaning of this song, we're just kind of recounting the story of a man down on his luck. He was imprisoned. He turned to alcoholism after being let go. And recognizing that the way he's living his life with alcohol being dirty, obviously no one wants to be poor and living on the street, isn't the life that he wants to live, and he knows that he can get up and fly away. And this person, Pearlie, who I guess is some kind of preacher and pushing out positive messages against alcohol consumption, he's putting his trust and understanding in Pearlie. So if Pearlie says not to drink alcohol, he is inclined, the person on the street, the old man, is inclined to follow suit with Pearlie's suggestions. Seems to be the case, but maybe I'm missing something.
Pearlie's been true. True to me, true to my dying days. And I said to him, I said to him, I'm sure she's been.
Who is he talking about?
I said to him, I'm sure she's been true to you. I got up and wandered downtown, nowhere to go but just to hang around. I've got a girl named Bonnie Lee. I know that girl's been true to me. I know she's been, I'm sure she's been true to me.
I don't get this one. It's just a story, maybe. atmosphere. Relaxing. It's an interesting song. I do like songs that tell the story of really anything, honestly. This one was a little hard for me to decipher just because I really wasn't sure who Pearly Baker was. And it wasn't exactly clear to me who the she was in this phrase here. I said to him, I'm sure she's been. So maybe the she here is referring to Bonnie Lee. And Bonnie Lee is true to the Wharf rat, this old man. That would be my interpretation of it, which, if you think about it, if you have somebody in your life who you just love and you know that they're true to you, I mean, really that's all you need. You know, obviously that feels like a very privileged thing to say, but I think I've just heard this echoed so many times where many people in their life, no matter how bad, how down on their luck they are, having that one person to be with them and be that guiding light, that light of hope, just knowing that they're there loving you, supporting you, is what got you through a lot of these tough times. And given, you know, this Reddit comment here, this person, the Wharf rat, the old man, wants to move on from his life of, you know, alcoholism and doing poorly on the street and make something for himself. And that is a great start. If you have somebody there to support you, it's one of the things that would immediately shoot your chances up. It's a pleasant song, and I guess all things considered, simple meaning. If it is just someone had a bad life and now they're on the street and we have to find a way forward, and they are hopeful and they're looking for that path. And, you know, it's just helpful as like a general rule of thumb to be kind to people. We never know what's gone on in the lives of others who, you know, we may know and don't know, frankly speaking. Sometimes the people who are right in front of us are people we don't well understand. So it's always best, in my opinion, to lead with as much kindness and empathy as we can. As long as you yourself are acting virtuously, I don't think anything bad can really happen to you. Everything is an opportunity for you to grow and for you to love unconditionally. Now, that doesn't mean you allow people to treat you poorly. It just means that you be the bigger man. You be the best person you possibly can be. I don't know. It's one of the ways that I try to lead my life. I try to do better each and every day. And when I fail, I feel bad, but I know that the trajectory is upward. And being selfless and giving to others, even if it is your time, attention, care, even a few words of appreciation, it goes a long way. I'm sure you all know this. All right, let's check out the last song here. This one is called Althea. But before we do jump in, if you're enjoying the reaction and would like to request one yourself, please hit the link in the description box down below. That is the best way to support me and my channel. All right, let's check this one out. Althea. The bounciest one yet.
I told Althea I was feeling lost,
Althea, okay.
lacking in some direction. Althea told me upon scrutiny that my back might need protection.
She needs to be there for you.
I told Althea that treachery was tearing me limb from limb.
Wow.
Althea told me now settle back, easy Jim. All grown, moving with a pinch of grace. You may be a clown in the burying ground, but just another pretty face.
Is Jerry singing about Althea here, or singing to her here, or is he singing about another woman now?
Maybe the fate of Ophelia.
Ophelia, what is this from? Is this Greek mythology? No, William Shakespeare play Hamlet. Okay, wait. Ophelia is a young noblewoman of Denmark. She is the daughter of Polonius and sister of Laertes. She is Hamlet's potential wife. She's jilted by Hamlet in love. She is controlled by her brother. She becomes mentally broken and drowns to death. Her mad scene in Act 4, Scene 5 is one of the best known in Western literature. See, I never actually read Hamlet or saw the play, but I know the name Ophelia. I guess it's a tragic story, so you may be the fate of Ophelia. You'll have a tragic tale yourself.
Sleeping and perchance to dream, honest at the point of recklessness, self-centered to the extreme.
That's a crazy line. Honest to the point of recklessness. For me, I always try to operate with 100% honesty, so it's interesting that you can be honest to the point of recklessness. I would love to hear an example of what that might look like. I guess honesty that would hurt another's feelings past what's necessary to do. But I think truth is a value worth upholding, so I have a bit of conflict in my mind about not being honest.
Messing with you, but you, your friends are getting most concerned. Loose with the truth, baby, it's your fight. But baby, I hope you don't get burned.
Again, about this truth, loose with the truth, maybe it's your fire. Fire with the intention of harming, or fire as just energy? But baby, don't get burned. Don't allow your truth to stab yourself in the back. Ah, I see. So maybe this is all still from Althea to, I guess, Jim here. Talking about you are so honest that other people will use it against you, and this fire can actually burn you. The moment you are vulnerable is the moment that others see your vulnerability and can take advantage. And this is something that I've considered too with myself, just being as honest as I can, because you don't never know somebody else's intentions, but for me it's easy to be honest because then I never have to lie. I don't have to think about what the house of cards are, because I just have to literally remember what I said or what I thought or what I did. But there is a trade-off when you share too much about yourself. Other people who are more nefarious actors or not actually trustworthy, they may use that information against you. So I guess for me, the way I approach this trade-off is anything that I share with anybody, I just have the expectation that it may be used against me. And I should be comfortable with what I'm sharing, because if I'm able to share it comfortably, then I'm also comfortable with the outcome of, the adverse situation. Now, I guess the scenario that I haven't really contemplated is people may twist something in a way that you may not predict, and therefore the thing that you were honest about gets distorted and Frankensteined, and now I'm, defending against something that I never actually truly believed in the first place. It was just twisted with my words. And, this is why there are a lot of like libel and slander laws that are out there. But even then, on a case-by-case basis, you can imagine in social groups, the moment a rumor is spread or somebody's honest, but it's taken the wrong way and then manipulated and turned against you, it almost feels like you're being punished for being a good person or for being honest, because why would others like you if you lied? And people do this. I've done this. I've lied to fit in. I've been a different version of myself. And it's never made me feel good about myself. What has given me esteem is to be authentically who I am. So I wonder what the case scenario is here, that Althea is like, hey, maybe it's better you be a little more quiet. She's not implying that you should lie necessarily, but she's saying, hey, be wary of the potential negative actors out there. What is the situation?
Baby, I hope you don't get burned. When the smoke has cleared, she said, that's what she said to me. But I wanna bet to lay your head and a little sympathy. And others you cannot. Time has come to weigh those things. This space is getting hot. You know this space is getting hot.
I really wonder, what is this trade-off here? Things you can replace, others you cannot. What's being replaced?
I told Althea I'm a roving sand, and I was born to be a bachelor.
Oh, wow.
Althea told me, okay, that's fine. I'm trying to catch it. Can't talk to you without talking to me. We're guilty of the same old thing. Thinking a lot about less and less, and forgetting the love we bring.
Another classic instance of Jerry doing Jerry things. That's cool. Well, there you have it. That is Althea. The way this song ended, kind of like, not, it doesn't change the interpretation, but it definitely changes the focus of, what was being discussed. Because the entire time, lyrically, Althea was giving advice at a very abstract level, right? Being honest is a good thing, but be wary. It may be to your detriment. It could burn you. And so it feels like here, the narrator is now being honest. He's saying, look, Althea, I'm a roving son. I was born to be a bachelor. And that is the moment of honesty, at least to my understanding, within the song. So if the big secret was that he wasn't going to be loyal or didn't want to like settle down or something like that, then he's out with it now. He wants to be a bachelor, which means he's going to pursue multiple people or at least live a single life. And Althea said, hey, that's actually fine. And seemingly there was no problem. There was no burning. And now the narrator is like, okay, now because she gave me this response, it's working backwards. Like now I actually want her. It seems to be the interpretation. Let me know how wrong I am in the comments. And then this last paragraph here, can't talk to you without talking to me. Can't talk to you without talking to me. I can't talk to you without me talking to myself. We're guilty of the same old things, thinking a lot about less and less and forgetting the love we bring. Oh man, this almost like to me feels like a roundabout way to create a romance song. Is that right? Is this a romance song? Can't talk to you without talking to me. We're guilty of the same old things, baby. Thinking about less and less. We just think less now. We forget that we bring love to each other. I guess maybe the truth of the matter is more they were together and now being honest is breaking apart, splitting. Let's just Google. Let's just use our handy dandy tools that the Google gods have given us. Althea meaning Grateful Dead. And I believe we will get the answer from dead.net. Let's check it out. How can we start this article here? My friend, Grateful Dead scholar Mary Goodenough, mentioned this week how she was listening to Althea a lot lately and still finding new things in the song. If there's a song that can be repeatedly applied to many different life circumstances, it is Althea. The outlines of the story, told through a back and forth dialogue between the singer and Althea, seems a bit elusive, and as always, Hunter doesn't give everything away by any means. The narrator, after an elegant opening musical riff that establishes a deceptively lazy and laid-back feel, I love that description, tells Althea about his life situation as a lead up to what apparently is a declaration of needing to back out of their relationship. I see, so this is about a splitting, which I did think about that right before we looked this up, so I will take some credit. At first, the narrator seems to be complaining in general about feeling adrift and possibly unable to trust his friends. There is treachery afoot. Althea assents that indeed things are not all right in his world and proceeds to give him quite a bit of advice. At that point, the narrator tells Althea that he is born to be a bachelor, that is, he doesn't see the relationship as permanent. She cuts him loose with an okay, that's fine, and he regrets the turn of events, changing his mind and trying to get her back. Yeah, it's almost like when you disqualify yourself and like back out of a relationship, but the person that you were with is actually healthy and respects your decisions, you're like, wait, they didn't want me back? or they respect themselves so much that I actually messed up and now I need them back because they're better for me than I am for myself. Could be, but maybe this is wrong because here it alludes to something different. That all seems pretty straightforward, right? But the vagueness of references to what is actually going on in the narrator's life allows for the listener, us, to hear ourselves in the song. A great deal of ink has been spilled putting forward the idea that this song is somewhat a pointed message from Hunter to his old partner Garcia, and I'm not saying that's not the case, but Hunter always meant his songs to be many things, carrying levels of meaning relative to many listeners, and so I think it is something of a mistake to reduce any song, even one as poignant and possibly pointed as Althea, to anything quite so specific. Yeah, I think this is a fine takeaway because many songs have many interpretations. One song has many interpretations and can be applied broadly. I think that's what makes a good song, is its ability to be generalizable and can apply to multiple situations such that people can project their own situations on the meaning of a song. But it can also be the case that, yes, it is the story and there is a meaning and takeaway from the story that is a specific, story. But again, the meaning can be applied broadly. It's kind of like how you have parables or, kids' stories that have meanings, morals. Even though the story is specific, there's a broader moral that can apply everywhere else. So this paragraph here feels a bit redundant, but I don't mind. I'm not going to read through the rest of this one, but I think that gives us a broad understanding of Althea. The way I think about it is better just to be honest, try to be congruent with yourself internally as well as externally. And sometimes we are in states of confusion where we don't know what we think and feel, and that's okay. And in those moments, it's actually valuable to just say, I'm feeling confused right now and I don't have the answer. And if you're forthright about that, I think you get a lot more respect. And it literally puts a spotlight on the gray area in your brain that is not yet understood, even by yourself. You don't have to have the answer at every moment that it's asked of you. You can share it when you're ready to. And being honest to a fault, I don't think is problematic. It's only problematic if you don't know the potential repercussions of what being honest looks like. Yeah, this is a fun triple reaction. I hope you all enjoyed it today, and hopefully some part of my analysis somewhere was on point. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. I will catch you in the next reaction. Hey friends, I hope you all enjoyed the reaction today, and if you'd like me to react to one of your favorite songs, you can hit the link in the description box down below. It is the best way to support my channel. But in any case, your support, your kindness, your comments, your likes, they mean the world to me, and I just wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and peace.